These fails, bro. Oh, that sucks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that same candle. If this same candle fails, not gonna look too good. Maybe the next candle needs to go down into this gap. Want to feel the dip? I think we can get a nice dip here. We got good momentum on our side. No dip. I'll be patient. So once to set up a next move, we don't need to dip here. Hmm. Ooh, that sucks. I didn't quite get it. Didn't quite get it. Yeah, I mean, if this dips, that doesn't look too good. I mean, just looks like it grabbed liquidity from here. I would be looking for a dip. Uh, Honestly, if it dips, it might dip now, like after it's made the move, and it doesn't look too good. There might still be a dip. There might still be a dip down there. So stay patient. Yeah, it looks like they're selling here, strong selling, but let's see how well you're gonna fold under 20. You're joking. Come on, you gotta give me something better than this. Expecting it to retest it. Expecting it to retest it. Will be test 21. It did hit 21. Wow, it's quite nice. Expecting it to go a little lower, to be honest. Okay. So we got a nice, probably a nice move here. Going on to the next leg up. This has more resistance. Wow, this is amazing. Let's see what we can do here. With a break of 2. Little, seems like 89 has resistance there. I'll get in 83. Nice, 83. Stop is going to be pretty tight. 93. Uh, Stop pretty tight there. I had 10 cents on it. I wanted to take in more, but I think it looked like it was going to dip and not go for that break. All right. Let's see if I can get a dip down here in the 65. Oh, now it wants to go. Probably stopped out too soon there. It got real choppy right here in this candle. '60s. Hmm. It wants to hold. It's holding. No, 90s is still pretty thick. Let's see if we can get 71 to 61 area. That's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Hopefully it gives a bounce and it's not the end of the move. And we still get that, at least that's half of $2. 90's pretty heavy resistance. Might test it again. Might want to test it again. Hmm. Hmm. There's still buyers. Buyers are still here. Let's see. Just give a nice little test there. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Hmm. T's and 70s. Teasing. Yeah. It teased a lot at the break of 70. So if it wants to go 80, might jump in here again. Yep. Might be a false breakout. Have to be careful. Yeah. So tease that. I didn't actually get in there. Couldn't. Man. Teased it, teased it. Looking for that dip. There could still be one more trade here, based on how well this is going to hold. Super tight stop, 84, just 1,000 shares. I don't want to see this thing. I don't think it's going to fail yet. Might see that push. No, brother. Ah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm knowing this thing. When you get a partial fail, so annoying. Can I get a part? Can I get out? Jeez. Okay. We tried it. I thought it would hold. All right, here we go. 250 is a target for a. Ooh, okay. I see what this is. This is going to be tight hold bands, right? So let's get this started with 84. Gonna have to keep it tight. Gonna have to look for our setup and keep it tight. LHAI, the best one so far. A good hold down would be nice. And then red to green. Otherwise, we have this one. The market high as the target, which is $7. Yeah. All right, we'll wait. I'll wait. Dip down here could be good. Or extended dip there. Up to 44. Catched it a little too late. 66. I actually don't know the float of this. So that's why I didn't have it on my watch list. Yesterday, this thing dropped very, very hard from $8 to 1. Now it's giving up that cat bounce. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. 50 is the stop there. So here we have a gap, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. 57 is the low of that gap. Hmm. 'Tight range, sort of 64 to 57. $54 now is the hold. down. Mm, Nice dip 61. Back to 60s. 55, 54. Yeah. Was not convinced, but looks like it's a weak hold down. Okay, this is good. That's a weaker hold down, so now we're gonna buy it. Now we're gonna buy it here. 48, 44, right at VWAP. Then we have another gap coming out through here. So it's quite a big range here, 33 to 48. All right, for me to take this, I would love to see a dip under 50 here. Let me take a test trade because people are saying there's lag. It's a bit of slow to get in, but we'll try it. I want to see the dip under 50. Dip under 50 or 50. No dip really. Needs to buy this one. Um, yeah, this one's kind of sucks. Okay. No good dip on this, sadly. Here we go. Maybe a dip here. Might want to come to VWAP. Looking for a red to green on this. Still looking for the red to green. We got a 5 minute, possible 5 minute there. Yep, it's about to form a bearish gap. It's formed a bearish gap right at 66. So what do we got? Do we get a dip here? Dip under 50. I think the dip under 50 would be nice. I got 48. Oh. Okay. Fully committed to that one. Oh, that's a shame. All right, we'll see. That's a shame. I think I'm gonna eat a bad loss here. Fully committed to that dip at 43. Hopefully we get a nice bounce. 34 now. Not fun. That's not going to be a fun trade, but we might see. Still top of the gap, so still good. So if it resumes here, we get a nice bounce. It could still work. So let's see if we can get a dip here under 515. Let's see. VWAP is 510. No, it's not fast enough. Sure, 38. That's a little better. Oh, totally missed that. I looked away. 506. All right, I'll actually wait for this. 38. All right, here we go. Assuming 41, I would even take a dip under 40 here. I know I think I'm pretty red, but I would even take a dip under 40 here. Let's see. Right there, 46. It didn't quite give me the dip right away, so I took it out. So, okay. Wants to bounce, you want to bounce. We'll take another dip right here, 35. 34, 33, 32. Don't want to get stuck twice. But if this doesn't pin, if this doesn't pin, all right. Yeah, that'll be ridiculous if I get stuck twice. Ah, that would have been really funny. That would have been pretty funny if I get stuck two times. Market is pretty slow at the open. All right. CANF actually this time. What do we think? What do we think? I'll buy this with an intention to buy even lower if it comes lower. So mm, 79. Okay, that's okay. It could squeeze though. It could squeeze everybody out of here. 400, but my intention is to buy lower here in the 60s or 50s. 50 stop this break of 50 actually. So we'll see. So I want to be part of the move, but also don't, you know, I want to be part of the move, so I'm in there with kind of smaller size. And then this way, if it goes, I'm part of the move. If it doesn't, wants to come lower, I'll get in with a little bit extra size. So now we got this move here, 71. 71 to 49, potentially a dip down there in the 60s. So I would take this dip in the 60s. But a lot of people are waiting for that dip, so who knows if it'll come here. 60 immediately. Let's see. It's immediately bought up. I want to see this 60. I'm seeing it, but it's like the ask remained above 70, so didn't quite give me that sensation that I was going to get a better dip than that. So that's what I was waiting for. So now we're going to look for the break of 6. Target is 7, so maybe we can stay a little patient here. Volume is not the worst yet, so volume is good. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that bad of a drop, but yeah, that's not great. This is not great. This is not great. Ah, okay. I think I'm done for today. I think I'm down like down 500 bucks. That was a terrible loss there. I was not expecting such a bad drop. All right, we're done. Could be one little trade here if it holds 50. Hard to say whether it's going to hold or not. 10 seconds in that candle would actually hold. Mm, 49. It wants to hold 50 here. No, it doesn't hold 50. It's not strong. All right, that's going to be it for me. 7 trades. Not my best work, I must say. Not my best work. I did get caught in a really bad trade. Um, yeah, let's go one by one here. I got a nice dip. Ended up going lower. got some out here, basically almost break even. Well, a little win there. And got the rest out 46 as it was coming down. And I'm thinking, okay, this actually might not hold. I don't want to hold it for longer. But it does make a move higher, and I take this trade here in at 72. Much less size than before. Here I took 3K. Here it took a little bit less. Held it, and I'm thinking, okay, I might take a dip here, 67 if it wants to hold. But today was not the day for that. It actually came down to 51. Yeah, without DOS, I think I might gonna get it. I have DOS, but I don't have the hotkeys. So I think I'm just gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to work with the hotkeys from DOS Trader. So to avoid these kind of scenarios, because this is pretty brutal. All right. Anyway, so next we have, yeah, big loss there. Not fun. Not fun to see a big loss like that. Then we got a nice dip here and not hold it, did not commit fully to it. Ended up working. Then I traded up here, 83. Had a chance to get on the 90s. Was looking for the break of 2. Didn't happen. Then I took a dip, 84. Again, issues with the hotkeys. Not getting my exits where I want them. So not fun. Anyway, I got caught in a hold down, but it eventually went higher, so I got a nice win there. So able to make back some of those losses. Um, so that was all. And then, dude, this was just so ridiculous, man. I'm in here, 78, only 400 shares, thinking, okay, I might add if I see something convincing in the 60s, high 50s, but it came so low to the 40s, and I should have gotten out in the 40s. I'm thinking it might bounce over to 50, but it did not. I gave it too much time, ended up stopping out 17 for a $240 loss with only 400 shares. Can you believe that? 70 cents, 60 cents, 60 cents, not going where I wanted to go. I mean, 60 cents to the front side. That would be six. That would be the kind of winner I want to see. So, you know, 60 cents to the front side, that would be 640. Not even the high of 7. Our target was 7. So my target was 7. So I was thinking I could build a position here, but boy, was I wrong. And that loss was 240. That loss took me from being down 300 to being down 246. So, sorry, being down another 246. So another 248 actually, and then now down 546. Yeah. Anyway, that's a rough start of the month, but that's okay. We got a long month ahead. We'll keep working, we'll keep trading. All right. I will see you tomorrow.